All right, good Tuesday morning. Thanks for checking out this Iowa forecast update here. We can see temperatures across the state this morning currently in the 40s and 50s across most areas. As you get up to the north central, northeast Iowa, we're kind of talking upper 30s, lower 40s. But looking at that wind today, definitely driving out of the south at about 10 to 20 miles per hour, maybe locally 20 to maybe 25 down here in the southern part of the state. That puts those gusts up there 30 to 40 miles per hour statewide here today. So it's going to be a breezy one on tap. And then looking at the wind for tomorrow here, definitely looking at some stronger winds starting to increase as we get into deeper into Wednesday morning and especially into the Wednesday afternoon here. This puts gusts up there about 40 to 50 miles an hour, so it's going to be very windy out there across a good portion of the state here tomorrow afternoon. You can see where that cold front's at and where the strongest winds will be at, and then as we get into tomorrow night here, we'll actually see some thunderstorms fire off, which I'll get to here in just a second. But looking at high temperatures today, we're talking a lot of areas in the 60s, lower 70s. Again, an area across northeast Iowa where you're talking upper 50s, lower 60s, and then later on tonight here, getting down there into the 40s and the 50s statewide, upper 50s across central, southern Iowa. Looking at the forecast radar as we go into tonight, things staying fairly dry. It's as we get, I would say, towards maybe 8, 9, 10 p.m. this evening, we might start to see a little bit of drizzle start to develop here across the center section of the state, and especially expanding as we get overnight into Wednesday morning here. We'll see more of what I would call drizzle developing into rain showers as we get into 3, 4 o'clock Wednesday morning here. Here's kind of what things look like. And then as you go towards about 6 a.m., I think is when we're starting to get some rain showers knocking on northwest Iowa's door here as we get towards about 5, 6 a.m. And then as you go through the morning here, just scattered rain showers working through northwest Iowa. Central Iowa might have a little bit of a dry time here as we get towards midday. Then as you get into the afternoon here, you can actually see that cold front starting to work across the state here by Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, and that is going to be the area where we will be watching for maybe a few stronger storms to develop. This model doesn't show it quite as good here, but here's by 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9, 10, 11. You kind of get the idea. I'll go over to another high-res piece of guidance because it shows it a little bit better. But as we get into about 6, 7, 8, 9 p.m. here, you can see that little line here developing generally across the central and eastern part of the state. That'd be that best bet for maybe some small hail to be contained with a few of those cells there. And then eventually that'll begin to work into the southeastern part of the state as we go overnight into Thursday morning. So combining Wednesday through Thursday, with that event happening tomorrow night, you're looking at a good quarter to a half across the central eastern part of the state, and then a half plus here as we get into eastern section of the state here. And then as you get back into the western half here, less than a tenth in these areas right here, and then obviously a tenth to a quarter in those lighter green shaded areas back into northwest Iowa. And then the cutoff kind of happens about right here, and basically this area I just circled here and points east, you're talking a quarter to a half, and then obviously those blue to light blue shaded areas, you're talking a half to an inch. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Looking at the forecast radar as we go farther out here, still pinpointing Sunday, Monday for the next storm system to be working across the state here. A lot of details up for grabs still right now. So what I will say is there is a pretty good sized storm system hitting Sunday, Monday time frame. Just something we'll keep an eye on. Total precipitation over the next 7 days. Obviously, we are not out of the woods. Looking at a good inch or more across the state of Iowa here the next 7 days of precipitation. That does account for a little bit of snow, but most of that will be in the form of rain. Looking at high temperatures on Wednesday, you can see a lot of us still in the 60s and 70s, exception back across northwest Iowa. As we get into Thursday, 40s and 50s statewide, same deal on Friday. As we get into Saturday and into Sunday here, you can see a lot of areas, high temperatures well into the 40s. As we get into Monday, 40s, lower 50s, and then temperatures start to fall as we get into the late part of next week, which is kind of what we've been talking about. So we'll keep an eye on things. We'll keep an eye on that weekend system, still tracking that. But obviously there's that risk of showers and thunderstorms coming in tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.